Hi, this is Sara Abrons, Executive Editor of Rave Publications, and I'm here on day 3 of ISE 2018 in Amsterdam. And I'm here today in the Absen booth with Paul Johnston, Senior Director of Operations for Absen. How are you today, Paul?
I'm doing well, and you?
Great. So we're here right before the show opens on day 3. The first 2 days, the whole show floor has been very packed, including this stand. How do you think the show's gone so far?
It's going fantastic. I mean, there are so many people coming in here and really excited about all the products that we have. We have over 14 products that we're showing at the show, and the feedback's just been enormous for us. So we're really excited.
That's great. So why don't you tell me a little bit about the company for our readers who don't know Absen or haven't heard of Absen yet in the United States?
Okay, so Absen is a publicly held company out of Shenzhen. We have over 1,200 plus employees. We are the only manufacturer that I know that owns our supply chain, as far as I know, the entire supply chain. We have a factory that's on a 30-acre plant, and we can process over 75 million pixels a month. So we're a pretty large operation. We're growing and expanding on all fronts, especially in our infrastructure and personnel at all of our offices around the world. And it's an exciting time between the company growing and having really neat products. We're kind of living in the bubble.
Nice. So can you give me a little booth tour and show me some of the stuff you have here today?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's take a look right over here. You'll see that we have the Altair. This is our new, basically touring product. It is the lightest weight touring product on the market as of right now. We have it in both a white package and a black package. The black. It's pretty bright, right? And the black package is basically a chip on board, so you get 20% more power and efficiency out of that product. So that really what that does is it allows us to use the black package and get the same brightness levels that we want to achieve, but yet with deeper blacks. So it's about a 9,000 to 1 contrast ratio on the HBB product with a 5,000 nit brightness. So pretty exciting. And
I heard a huge advantage of the COBALT is the failure rate. Can you tell me a little bit about that, the low failure rate?
Sure, yeah. The COBALT is right on the other side. That's our chip on board product.
Oh, the chip on board. Okay, we'll head over there and check it in a minute.
Okay, yeah. So, but this is for our touring, right? So our touring product here, basically, it's super lightweight. It comes with the tiles. It basically comes with the frames, everything all wrapped into one. And if you want to slowly walk around the back, we can see here how simple the product is. It's very, very lightweight. It's got carbon fiber framing with aluminum magnesium alloy, and we also have the ability to do full curves as well as just normal stacking, and you can build a wall like this incredibly fast, which is the whole purpose of a touring product like this.
So the mount and everything is all part of it?
It's all part of it. So everything you see here is basically all part of that package. They come in rolling set carts as part of the package, and it allows you to deploy very, very rapidly, and it's incredibly lightweight.
Okay, and how big is one panel?
It's 600 by 1200, and it's about 13 kilos.
Okay, and does it come in different pixel pitches or just one?
Correct, yeah. So we have it in a 3 mil, a 5 mil, and a 7 mil. The 5 and the 7 are fully indoor and outdoor products, and they all have the A8 processing, which is full 18-bit processing with built onboard rotation, and it also allows us to do full color intelligibility at both, say, 1% brightness all the way up to 100% brightness. So there is no compromise in image quality.
Great. All right, let's check out the next thing then.
Okay, so right behind us here we have is our PL series. The nice thing is our PL series, like you'd mentioned earlier with the COBALT, both the COBALT as well as the standard Polaris line all share the same mechanics. So it makes life very simple, and it means the investment in those mechanics can be shared across all of those products. So both in the HBB product that you'll see hanging up above, which is a 4.8 HBB high brightness product, as well as what you'll see right here to the left of us, which is a 2.5 millimeter. All of these products here all share the same mechanics, which make life very simple and easy.
Can you tell me a little bit more about what you mean by mechanics?
So the mechanics is the header and the footer. So basically you'll see how the products are either flown or they're mounted here. It allows for them to be assembled together and either mounted to the floor or mounted to the ceiling, or like a truss that you'll see as it's flown.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so let's continue to move right around here. We're going to move over to where the COBALT is, which is part of that PL series, same mechanics. The big difference here with this product is that this is chip on board. This is probably the most exciting product because it's the next generation, I would say, when it comes to display technology. Really what it is, it's a more simplified technology over SMD because it's directly printed on the board. And what you'll see here is as we walk close, you'll see that the entire surface area is smooth. And that's because there is an acrylic surface Okay?
Yeah,
That
it is really
acrylic
smooth.
surface is basically indestructible. Okay? Unlike any other LED, you don't want to hit it. It's going to damage the pixels. Here, not a problem. You can actually hit this thing with a screwdriver, and it will not damage it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. You can see the pixels when you're up close, but it feels like plastic.
Correct. It's an acrylic form with an AR coating. Yeah. So this is really, really exciting because when you start getting into the sub 2 mil range, the product becomes very, very fragile. And so damage and physical impact damage is very, very high, and that means it's very, very costly. So this is going to remove all of those elements. On top of that, because the pixels are encapsulated from the manufacturing process itself, it means that they are not going to be subject to water ingress, moisture, or dust or dirt, which also breaks down and can damage those pixels and cause them to fail. So we're already stating that there's going to be a 50% improvement over reliability on the product from a craftsmanship perspective, but from a physical handling, when you're talking about rental and staging, you're probably looking at a 90 to 95% improvement in damage because you can't damage it, right? I mean, you'd have to drive a forklift basically through the panel in order to damage it. So this is going to be really exciting, and what's really neat is that translates to also faster build times. Basically, we had 4 guys that only took them half a day to build this 1.9 mil wall, which is a 4K wall, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, so what kind of integrators are really excited about this product? Like, what applications are they already seeing for it?
Well, what's nice is that both the rental and staging customers as well as fixed install customers can use this. The nice thing is that, as you can see, the screen is very approachable because of the AR coating. It softens it up a little bit, and it also helps address, say, a moire effect that you would get from cameras. So it really works in all spaces: broadcast, fixed install, and then, of course, rental and staging. And as we all know, the whole industry is just constantly driving for, we want more pixels, we want more pixels. So this is going to help us address that and allow it to be more cost-effective long-term and more reliable, as well as more durable.
Yeah, but it's such a fine pixel pitch that it could be a projector replacement, right?
That is correct. That is correct. Now, from a price perspective, it's still pretty high, right? But there is a lot of advantages with direct view display over projection because you don't have to you have more control over, or you don't have to worry so much about environmental conditions as much because it is a direct view display and you have a lot more horsepower. You're not having to deal with hot spots, reflections, things like that. And also, you get a 175-degree viewing angle from this product here.
Yeah, and you can be really close to it, and it's not hurting my eyes. The resolution still looks great. Yeah,
and
it's
no
like
heat, right? So.
Yeah.
So this is probably the most exciting, I would say, just because it's the next gen. This is a 1.9 millimeter you see here. We'll be bringing out tighter pixel pitches all the way down to 1.2 later this year. And the big thing is that this is not a product preview. This is actually the finished product. So we are the first to go to market where we are actually delivering. We are ready to deliver and ship brand new products.
So it's shipping right now in what countries?
Correct. So right now it's shipping, so you're seeing it here first, and we're ready to ship now. We've got inventory for this. Okay. So it's not something that's coming in 3 months or 6 months. It's here now.
Okay. Well, let's check out the next thing.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and move down here to our Acclaim. Our Acclaim is I would say, our flagship product and our most popular product for fixed install. You can basically install it on a wall. Of course, you can also use subframes. You could even fly it with subframes as well. But what you're normally going to find is normally on walls or applications. They're using this in control rooms, retail, transportation, regular digital signage, corporate lobbies, everywhere it's being used. The price point is right. It's very, very simple. You'll see that if you look right over there, you'll see that there's the tile. It's sitting right there. It's very, very simple to use. It's only about 13 pounds or so, roughly. And basically they stack up like Legos very, very easily. This is a 1.5 mil 4K wall that you see here on display, but there is no limit in the size in how you want to build these type of displays. We have this in a 1.2, a 1.5, a 1.9, a 2.5, and a 3.8 millimeter, 3.8. So there's a lot of flexibility depending on what pixel range you need to achieve with this product, and we're selling these like crazy.
How long has this product been out?
I would say in the U.S. we debuted it at Infocom. I believe it debuted a little bit earlier here in Europe, but we were already taking orders at the time of debut. We were already delivering products. So it's been out for, I'm wanting to say maybe 9 months, maybe a little bit longer.
Okay. Great, doing great in sales then. And it's an indoor product?
This is strictly an indoor product, yes, yeah. So if you want to get into the outdoor products, like that's going to be more of our X2V that we have. We also have our M2.9 that's up top, that's indoor, but our X2, or I should say our X3V and our X5V are outdoor products, as well as like we have our Altair that was over there was outdoor, and then we also have a few other products on display that are outdoor products as well.
Okay, great. Well, Paul, if people want to get more information about Absen, where can they find your website?
So there's two websites. There's if you're here in Europe, obviously you'll want to go to www.absen.com. If you are from the US, you're going to want to go to www.usabsen.com, because there are a few products that you'll see here that we don't actually sell into the US market, and sometimes there may be products in the US market that aren't sold here. So it's best to visit the correct website to know which products are available for those particular countries.
Okay, great, and I'm sure we'll see all the products available in the U.S. at Infocom coming up here. Thanks so much, Paul. Really appreciate it. If you want to learn more about all these Absen products, you can type Absen in the search box above and see all the videos we've already shot on all the products here today. But thanks so much, and good luck with the rest of the show.
Great, thank you for having me. Thank you.